Hey there, this is Julie Larson with DivasMobileSolutions.com, and in this video I'm going to show you some basics on optimizing your WordPress post, and I'm talking about your on-page optimization. So I just created this blog post within the last 30 minutes and I've published it, and now I'm going to take you back through the steps of what I actually did. So first of all, step one, you're going to want to pick a topic that you want to write about. So in this particular case, I knew that we had some clients that wanted help with how to optimize their WordPress post. So I knew my topic, and then from that point I went to step two, which was I did some keyword research. And the way I do my keyword research is I do an unbiased or an unpersonalized Google search. If you want to know how to do that, I've got an old blog post that I had put up last year, and I've got a link to it there, and that'll show you how to do that. But for starters, I'm looking for keyword phrases that have between 3,000 and 50,000 competing sites. So let me give you an example here. Here's one, 12 steps to SEO, and that's what I actually ended up naming it. I've got optimizing WordPress post is one keyword phrase, and then 12 steps to SEO is my second one. So I go up here to my unpersonalized or unbiased Google search, and I'm going to type in 12 steps to SEO, but I'm going to put quotation marks on either side of it, and you'll see that with the quotation marks, that gives me an idea of the competing results or the competing sites out there, and that number is 7,590. Also, you'll notice this is my post right here just because I have already published it, but before I published it I did my research, and that was one of the keywords I wanted to do. Let me go ahead and check while we're here if I just do a straight search if we're showing up in the search engines yet. Okay, yeah. When we do a straight search, you can see that there's the blog post, there's my picture, and I posted it 32 minutes ago. Okay, so I mean that's pretty nice. Pretty good results right away. So, and that didn't happen by accident. So you just definitely always want to make sure that you optimize your post. Okay, so step two, I did my keyword research, which I've detailed here for you. Step three, I wrote the blog post and I incorporated my keywords throughout the blog post. I am always careful to use fresh, unique content. Step four, I use a keyword phrase to title the post. So in this case I had two keyword phrases. Optimizing WordPress post was one, and then 12 steps to SEO was the second one. And then I like to use my keyword phrase or phrases in my H2 tag, which the H2 tag is right up here. If I click on that, you'll see that it's a heading 2. Alright. And then step number 6, I use my keyword phrase in my custom title tag, which is right down here. And I like to separate mine with this little divider here. Okay, and I'll show you where that shows up in the results. So when I click there, up here when you hover over the tab, you'll see the keyword title tag there, and then let's go back and you'll see the keyword title, the meta title tag here as well. Okay, so that brings us over to, okay, that was step 6. Step 7 is I'm going to add my meta description, and where you add your meta description is right down here. Now you can include your keyword phrases within your meta description if you want. It's not necessary, but if you do, what happens is Google bolds those keyword phrases according to what you searched. So up here I had 12 steps to SEO, and so it made the 12 bold and it made the steps bold, and that right there is where my meta description shows up. Okay, and let's see. Oh, don't bother with the meta keywords down here because Google doesn't pay any attention to that anymore, so you don't even need to put it in there. And you're going to make your post more interesting with images or photos, okay? So rather than just have a whole bunch of text, which actually this is a very long post, longer than most of my posts, I've added this little image here, and you'll notice that I've optimized that image, and I'll show you that in just a moment. So I've added that image, I added this image showing you how to do the keyword research for the competing results, and then I just added another image here showing you how to add alternate text to your image. So if you click on that, you can see that I incorporated my keyword phrase optimizing WordPress post right into the alternate text there when I added this this image to my media library. Okay, so let me go back there, and I give you instructions on how to do that here. Okay, so when you add the alternate text to your image, and then step number 11 is choose the proper category for your post. Okay, so over here on the right, I like to organize my posts according to categories, and if a particular post is relevant to multiple categories, then by all means check off however many categories it can fit into. So for example here, this post fits into how-to. It's a how-to post or a how-to video. It's a marketing tip. It gives you good marketing information. It has to do with search engine optimization and on-page SEO or search engine optimization, and it has to do with WordPress websites. So in this case, I've checked all 5 of these different categories that it fits into. If you don't have, and I try to name my categories according to keywords. You never want to just leave a blog post as uncategorized. Always make sure it goes into a category. And then step number 12 is add tags to your post. So I never used to add tags because I understood that they didn't really make that much difference SEO wise, but now I've changed my tune or my thought there, and I figure out it doesn't hurt. I'm going to add them as long as they're relevant to my article. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some tags there and see what happens. Okay, so those are my 12 steps to SEO, and a couple last thoughts here that I want to point out to you is the length of your article. Don't worry about how long it is. I've posted many posts where they were only a couple paragraphs and maybe had an image or a video. The important thing is that you're giving good, useful information and then that you're optimizing it. Always take the time to optimize, okay? Because if you don't optimize your post, you may as well not have even added it or written it. If it's a wonderful post but people can't find it, you know, what's the point of it? And then the last thing I want to say on this is make your articles stand out in the search results. And you can do that by adding author-rich snippets. And if you don't know how to do that, we've also got another blog post here showing you how to do that. What that means is if you'll notice here on the 12 steps to SEO, when I do that Google search and I see all these posts that come up, mine is the only one with the picture, and so that really makes mine stand out. So you definitely want to add your author-rich snippets. I hope that this has been helpful. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter so that you can get all of the posts as we add them, because we provide great marketing tips for you and just want to help you be successful online with your business. Thank you kindly. Bye-bye.